following program contains the opinions of its host and guests, not those of this network. The opinions expressed are for non-commercial informational purposes only. Listeners are cautioned not to rely on program content to treat or prevent disease, but are advised to consult with a licensed healthcare professional where they live for diagnosis and treatment of disease.
And now, the superstar of alternative health and purveyor of medical truth, Dr. Joel Wallach.
Hello, and welcome to Dead Doctors Don't Lie. Dr. Joel Wallach, your host, a veterinarian and physician. And I'm here for kids and baby boomers and seniors who don't want to die at 75.5 like their parents and grandparents. I'm here for kids and baby boomers and seniors who don't want to be sick and miserable for the last 15 to 20 years of their life like their parents and grandparents. I am a conservative. A lot of people say I treat them like dogs, but they do seem to get better. Now, if you have a personal health challenge you want to ask about, if you have a health challenge of a friend, a loved one, a workmate, or if you want to talk about medical politics or the home-based business opportunity, give us a call toll-free, 1-888-379-2552. Again, that's toll-free, 1-888-379-2552. Well, today I want to talk about sort of a regular examination of your health status, okay? Even if you're taking the 90 essential nutrients, according to your body weight, 60 minerals, 16 vitamins, 12 amino acids, 3 fatty acids, you have to kind of literally keep your finger on the pulse of things and see what's going on. Do you need a little bit of extra this, a little bit of extra that? You have to monitor things and react appropriately. And so that requires some knowledge of how to read the meters, okay? So I want you to contact your Youngevity associate, get a hold of the books, Epigenetics, The Death of the Genetic Theory of Disease Transmission, the trilogy of books, Let's Play Doctor, Let's Play Herbal Doctor, and the Passport to Aromatherapy, and learn how to do your own physicals, as well as how to deal with over 900 different diseases using vitamins and minerals and trace minerals and rare earths, amino acids, fatty acids, herbs, and aromatherapy oils. It's a trilogy of books, Let's Play Doctor, Let's Play Herbal Doctor, and the Passport to Aromatherapy. Well, there's, again, thousands of failed medical theories every century, going back 5,000 years. And the 20th century and 21st century are no different. And if a doctor doesn't know what you have, he's going to call it genetic. Or maybe he'll call it autoimmune. Your body's attacking itself. There are no such things as autoimmune disease except for bubble babies that are born without an immune system because mama was missing something when the immune system was farming during pregnancy. But nobody develops an autoimmune disease when they're 30 years old, like rheumatoid arthritis. It's actually something else, which we'll talk about in a minute. And genetics, there are no genetically transmitted diseases, okay? All birth defects are caused by nutritional deficiencies of the embryo. And diseases that are long thought to be genetically transmitted were called genetically transmitted diseases because doctors just didn't know what they were. Okay, they said, well, insurance will pay for a genetically transmitted disease, so that's what we're going to call it. It takes the blame off of me because I don't know what it is. If I just put I don't know, the insurance won't pay for it. Okay? Well, let's look at things like obesity. We've talked about that many times. Obesity has nothing to do with eating too much or lack of exercise, which has been the theory for 125 years. Following that theory, we became the number one obese nation in the world. Okay? Obesity is really due to a deficiency of any one or more of the nutrients in a certain class of nutrients. There's 3 of them. If you're deficient in any one of those, you're going to be the 400-pound, 500-pound, 600-pound person. The reason why we're the number one obese nation in the world, these nutrients that will prevent and reverse obesity are no longer found in our food. You have to supplement with them. And we can talk about them in a moment. And then there's type 2 diabetes. Type 2 diabetes makes up 90% of the diabetic population, and your doctor wants you to believe it's genetic. Well, it's been in 3 generations of my family. Well, you live in a certain place, everybody eats the same way, and the odds are you all have a gluten intolerance, and you can't absorb these nutrients even if they were in your food. Okay? So obviously you have to get gluten-free, no fried foods, no processed meats, no oils of gluten, and supplement with the 90 essential nutrients plus the secret sauce that specifically deals with the nutrients that are missing, okay, no longer found in your food, that are required to prevent and reverse type 2 diabetes. Diabetes, of course, and obesity are just skyrocketing, are considered epidemic diseases right now in the world. Cardiovascular disease, okay? There's no genetic cardiovascular diseases, okay? Cardiovascular diseases, they're all nutritional deficiencies. They can be complicated by taking in inflammatory foods, which causes inflammatory damage to the lining of the arteries, resulting in plaque, obstructive artery disease. And whenever you have deficiencies, for instance, in one class of nutrients, you're going to get thrombotic stroke or coronary thrombosis or maybe pulmonary embolism or deep vein thrombosis. All the same disease. It's just a matter of chance where the blood clot shows up. Okay, it's due to a single deficiency of a single class of nutrients. And then, of course, congestive heart failure is caused by a deficiency of a single vitamin. Cardiomyopathy heart disease caused by a deficiency of a single mineral. Lupus, fibromyalgia, and sarcoidosis are all sort of cousin diseases. They're all kind of really the same disease, different manifestations. And they're caused by malabsorption of nutrients, particularly those necessary to maintain connective tissue, caused by two things. These things may or may not be in your food, but also a gluten intolerance. And one of the giveaways, of course, is the rosacea you find with lupus. They get that butterfly rash on the people's faces, and they look like clown faces because they have these really bright red rosacea on the cheeks. It could be called adult acne. And this is caused by a deficiency of a single class of nutrients. You take your 90 essential nutrients, get gluten-free, and that butterfly rash goes away. Throw in a little bit of secret sauce to support and promote maintenance repair of the cartilage, ligaments, tendons, connective tissue, disc between the vertebrae, bone makes the bone itself, and muscles. And guess what? It all goes away. And then we have things like rheumatoid arthritis. Rheumatoid arthritis is not an autoimmune disease. It's a bone-to-bone arthritis, which is a simple nutritional deficiency of vitamins and minerals. And then it's secondarily infected with a bug called mycoplasma, which is killable with minocycline, an antibiotic found in the tetracycline class of antibiotics. It's killable in 2 weeks. And, of course, you take the anti-inflammatory things, you might get some pain relief and swelling relief, but the disease will continue to progress unless you're taking the antibiotics and the 90 essential nutrients necessary to support and promote maintenance repair of cartilage, ligaments, tendons, connective tissue, disc between the vertebrae, bone mixture, and so forth. Okay? And when you have diseases that are thought to be autoimmune, you really want to, again, get a hold of the books Epigenetics, The Death of Genetic Theory of Transmission, the trilogy books, Let's Play Doctor, Let's Play Herbal Doctor, Passport Aromatherapy, and your 90 essential nutrients, 60 minerals, 16 vitamins, 12 amino acids, 3 fatty acids. And guess what? You're going to see a dramatic improvement in weeks, and you should be off your prescription medication within 60 to 90 days to go back to normal life. We'll be back with Dead Doctors Don't Lie after these messages.
You're listening to Dead Doctors Don't Lie on the ZBS Radio Network with your host, Dr. Joel Wallach. If you'd like to talk to Dr. Wallach, call us on the priority line, 831-685-1080, toll free, 888-379-2552. Imagine a rich, decadent chocolate that's actually good for you. Youngevity's Triple Treat Chocolate is just that, an antioxidant-rich dark chocolate complete with probiotics to aid in proper digestion. This all-natural product contains no preservatives, and for those with dietary restrictions, it's gluten-free, dairy-free, glycemic-friendly, and kosher certified. Not only does Triple Treat dark chocolate taste fantastic, it contains super antioxidant blueberries to absorb free radicals with an ORAC value of 16,936 per piece. Triple Treat chocolate also contains a proprietary blend of probiotics with over 500 million live healthy bacteria per 8 grams at the time of manufacture, with 80% reaching the intestines, which is much more than most live culture yogurts. If you'd like to learn more about nutritional supplementation, call your local Youngevity associate, and don't forget to ask about home-based business opportunities.
Hi everyone, Andy Anderson here. Are you using those handy little bottles of gel that zap germs, bacteria, and other nasties? In today's world, that's smart, especially with all the filthy doorknobs, shopping carts, and handrails we touch every day. Here's what you may not know. Once the alcohol evaporates, goodbye effectiveness. No more protection until you use it again. PureWorks to the rescue. Our FDA-compliant foam, lotion, soap, and spray do not rely on alcohol. Their killing power lasts up to 4 hours. PureWorks disinfecting spray is EPA certified to kill swine flu, bird flu, MRSA, HIV, hepatitis B and C, and a whole host of viruses and bacteria. Mold and fungus too. It's even safe around children and pets. You'll love the soft feel of PureWorks on your hand. It actually conditions and will not dry your skin. Here's a little peace of mind knowing your hands are still germ-free hours later. Get your hands on PureWorks and get PureWorks on your hands. Stand by. Pull out your paper and pencil for your local number to order PureWorks.
We're Back with Dead Doctors Don't Lie on the ZBS Radio Network. Dr. Joel Wallach here for Youngevity, 90 for Life Crusade. We do have lines open. Give us a call toll-free, 1-888-379-2552. Again, that's toll-free, 1-888-379-2552. And again, I just want to continue here. If you have diseases that are said to be autoimmune, like irritable bowel syndrome, Crohn's disease, colitis, ulcerative colitis, these sorts of things are actually very, very simple diseases, easy to get rid of. If you just take anti-inflammatory drugs and pain relievers like you see on TV all the time, you will get relief, but the disease will continue to get worse, and you're going to wind up with other diseases that will kill you, okay, because you can't absorb it well. You're going to get a malabsorption problem because of damaged intestines. So I urge you to get a hold of the books, Epigenetics, The Death of the Genetic Theory of Disease Transmission, the trilogy books, Let's Play Doctor, Let's Play Herbal Doctor, and the Passport Aromatherapy, and learn how to do your own physical exams. And you can go to the pharmacy without a prescription, get the same test strips doctors will use. You don't need a colonoscopic exam, having them put a garden hose up your rump and puncture your intestines. No. You can get these things, the test strips, without a prescription. Do them yourself, and they're the equivalent of a colonoscopic exam. Again, that's irritable bowel syndrome, inflammatory bowel disease, Crohn's disease, things like colitis, ulcerative colitis, and so on. These things are totally preventable, totally reversible with a dietary change, no gluten, no wheat, barley, round oats, and the 90 essential nutrients. Okay, Doug, what pearls of wisdom do you have for us?
I thought we'd talk a bit about a doctor who's gotten himself in trouble, and this is actually the guy who wrote the book pH Miracle, and it's all about eating alkaline foods to try and get your pH right, because he claims that a lot of disease is caused by acidity in the blood. And the headline of this Fox News story is, "The doctor behind the alkaline diet is facing jail time." The creator of the alkaline diet, Robert Young, PhD, faces prison time for practicing medicine without a license. Allegedly defrauded terminally ill cancer patients, treating them with baking soda infusions instead of traditional medical treatments. And he says that disease is caused by acidity in the blood, inspired a series of high alkaline diets and cleanses aimed at balancing the pH levels by eating fewer foods that metabolize into acidic compounds and eating more that metabolize into alkaline ones. He was convicted of practicing medicine without a license, a charge that carries a prison sentence of up to 3 years and 8 months. And prosecutors argued that he led terminally ill cancer patients to believe that he could cure them with expensive baking soda treatments to flush dangerous acid out of the blood. And he told him that at his California ranch. He touted himself as a doctor and a naturopath over the years, but his doctorate in nutrition is from a non-accredited, now defunct correspondence school, and he does not have a medical degree. One cancer patient, a 27-year-old British woman, flew to California, paid Young more than $77,000 in hopes his treatments could save her life. She died after spending about 3 months at his ranch. And when reporters asked Young if he felt remorse for his actions, he told them he did not, because, quote, of the thousands of, if not millions of people that have been helped through the alkaline diet program. And it goes on to say that cancer treatments, there is little evidence to support his theory. According to Evan Dellin, M.D., gastroenterologist and associate professor of medicine at the University of North Carolina School of Medicine, says we have an incredibly sophisticated machinery to help keep the pH levels where they should be throughout the body, and there's not a lot you can do, eat or drink, to change that. So there you go. They caught one.
Yeah, well, exactly. Practicing medicine without a license is making a diagnosis, doing a treatment, testing, and receiving a fee for that service without being a licensed health professional. And, of course, California is one of the states that has licenses for naturopathic physicians. I've been licensed there ever since they began licensing naturopathic physicians. You know, we're talking about 15 years ago. And my license number is way below 100, okay? That was my goal, was to be, you know, they have thousands and thousands of licensed naturopathic physicians there now, but my license number is way below 100. And basically, just as this lady said, this doctor said, you cannot affect the pH and the fluids between your cells, the pH of the inside your cells, because you have all these enzyme systems that are in play to keep them in a very narrow range, because if they get out of range, you die. Just like if your temperature gets out of range, you die. That's why fevers are dangerous and hypothermia is dangerous. That's why messing around with your pH inside your body can be dangerous. Just that alone can kill you. And so this fellow certainly put a lot of people in dangerous situations and obviously made a lot of money doing it. So we'll see what the trial says. Okay, thank you. We'll be back with Dead Doctors Don't Lie after these messages.
You're listening to Dead Doctors Don't Lie on the ZBS Radio Network with your host, Dr. Joel Wallach. If you'd like to talk to Dr. Wallach, call us toll-free, 888-379-2552. On the priority line, 831-685-1080. Aromatherapy oils have been prized by ancient cultures for thousands of years. Youngevity's ancient legacy, true aromatherapy, is no exception. Essential oils are the fragrant life essence from plants that are gently removed through the process of steam distillation. Youngevity's ancient legacy essential oils are of the purest concentrations from the most respected and ethical distillers worldwide. Many ancient legacy oils come directly from families in the East which have been distilling essential oils for over 100 years. Keep Ancient Legacy's tea tree oil in your medicine chest for first aid. Tea tree oil is great for soothing the itching and stinging associated with insect bites, burns, scrapes, and other skin irritations. It's also effective as an antiseptic. To learn more about aromatherapy and essential oils, contact your local Youngevity associate today. And don't forget to ask about business opportunities.
Hello, Judy DeVilbus here. If I could only afford to get one product out of everything, that product would be the Ultimate Classic. It has the vitamins, the minerals, the bioflavonoids. It even has grapeseed extract. The one product that would give you just about everything under the sun you would need for a perfect nutritional program would be the Ultimate Classic. By the way, people that are on the go, it's very, very hard to take the liquids with them when they go on their trip to get their supplements in every day. Well, you know something? You can use the Ultimate Daily Tablets and the mineral capsules. When I'm going on a trip, if I have enough room, I just take the 2 bottles with me. If not, just use a little baggie and take a couple of daily doses with you. It's very simple. It's very easy. There's no mess, no fuss, no refrigeration. Just take your capsules, take your tablets, and you're finished for the day.
To order these products, call your local Youngevity distributor today. You've listened to physician and veterinarian Dr. Joel Wallach help many people on the Dead Doctors Don't Lie talk radio program. You've also heard hundreds of people tell how Dr. Wallach and Youngevity products have changed their lives. If you're now convinced that Dr. Wallach is onto something and you want to try Youngevity's premium quality products for yourself, we can connect you with a distributor that serves your local area. Simply call our special helpline voicemail at 313-444-3463. That's 313-444-3463. Call right now and leave your name, telephone number, or email address, and we'll see to it that the right person contacts you shortly. Remember, the phone number, 313-444-3463. That's 313-444-3463. Call now to change your life. That's 313-444-3463.
We're back with Dead Doctors Don't Lie on the ZBS Radio Network. Dr. Joel Wallach here for Youngevity, 94 Life Crusade. We do have lines open. Give us a call toll-free, 1-888-379-2552. Again, that's toll-free, 1-888-379-2552. And if you need to lose that 10, 25, 50, 75, 100 pounds or more, contact your Youngevity associate and ask for the book Hell's Kitchen. The subtitle is The Cause, Prevention, and Cure of Obesity. It also discusses type 2 diabetes and the metabolic syndrome. You also want to get a hold of the book called Energy Crisis. It goes into the keto diet to help you lose weight and how you get energy from carbohydrates and sugars and fats and proteins and things. Many other things, but sugar substitutes, which ones are fake, which ones are synthetic, which ones are natural, all that kind of stuff. That's Energy Crisis, the book. And then, of course, we have the Keto Caramel Shake, the Keto Caramel meal bar is only 251 calories. And then, of course, you want the Healthy Weight Loss Pack. The Healthy Weight Loss Pack, which has the Rev in it, that'll help you lose a half a pound to 2 pounds a day. And the magic is you'll never gain the weight back as long as you stay on your 90. You'll never gain the weight back as long as you stay on your 90. Okay, Doug, let's go to callers.
Let's head to Chicago, Illinois. And Tom, you're on with Dr. Wallach.
Oh, Tom, you're on the air.
Yeah, hi, Dr. Wallach.
Yes, sir. How can we help you?
You've been working with me for the last, 5 months, and I have to say, it's better. You started with me because of tachycardia and high blood pressure, and Northwestern has checked everything out. Nothing with the kidneys, nothing with the liver, nothing with this and that. I have a question, quick question. Like I learned from you and Dr. Gerhard Schrauser that there's a little nerve that runs through your back it hits, and that's what causes the tachycardia. Is there a nerve like that once in a while, like last night, for example, is there a nerve that can cause my blood pressure to shoot up? Because I'm doing my glucogel, my everything, Daily Classic, niacin, you name it. I got an arsenal here.
Okay, well, let me ask you some questions here. How much do you weigh?
190.
Okay, how tall are you, sir?
5'9".
Okay, 5'9". Now, do you have any other issues? Do you have any diabetes, arthritis?
No. I don't know about arthritis because you told me, like I said, you've been working with me for 5 months or something, and I'm better than I was because that medicine from Northwestern was about to do me in.
Okay.
Anyway, and I do my glucogel.
Okay.
No, I
okay,
don't know.
Stop. Okay, do you have any skin problems, any eczema, dermatitis, or psoriasis?
Nope. Since I've been on the 90, my skin looks like I'm 20 years old.
Okay, but before you started on the 90, did you have some skin problems?
Yeah, my elbows.
Yeah, okay. Very good. One last question here, then we'll get to it, and that is, did you have any asthma as a kid, any bronchitis as a kid or a teenager?
No.
Okay. But you did have stuff on your elbows, your skin. That's improving.
Yeah, my knuckles had little white tips on them. Mm-hmm. All of that's gone. So
okay, good. So you are seeing some benefit here. Okay, let's see if we can.
Benefit.
Okay. So actually, what happens here when you change position and your heart starts racing, what's going on there, Char? When you change position, you lay down, you get up, you bend over, and then suddenly your heart gets fast, called tachycardia. What's happening?
It's a mechanical problem.
Yeah, it's a mechanical problem, and we got to run one of these message moments, so hang on here, Tom. Char and I will be back. We'll explain that to you and tell you what to do to deal with it, and after these messages.
You're listening to Dead Doctors Don't Lie on the ZBS Radio Network. If you'd like to talk to Dr. Wallach, call between noon and 1 Pacific at 831-685-1080, toll free 888-379-2552. You've listened to physician and veterinarian Dr. Joel Wallach help many people on the Dead Doctors Don't Lie talk radio program. You've also heard hundreds of people tell how Dr. Wallach and Youngevity products have changed their lives. If you're now convinced that Dr. Wallach is onto something and you want to try Youngevity's premium quality products for yourself, we can connect you with a distributor that serves your local area. Simply call our special helpline voicemail at 313-444-3463. That's 313-444-3463. Call right now and leave your name, telephone number, or email address, and we'll see to it that the right person contacts you shortly. Remember, the phone number, 313-444-3463. That's 313-444-3463. Call now to change your life. That's 313-444-3463.
Hi, this is Dr. Joel Wallach, your host of Dead Doctors Don't Lie. If you're interested in a colon cleanse, blood cleanse, liver cleanse, in the classical herbal way, you want to ask your Youngevity associate for Herbal Rainforest. Herbal Rainforest has 16 herbs, 16 cleansing herbs, classic cleansing herbs, and 77 plant minerals. That's right, and these are all organic. It doesn't get any better than that. In your busy day, and you're around all these toxins out there in your workplace, on the way home, going to work, in your food, in the air, in the water, you need Herbal Rainforest. I guarantee you, it will give you a cleanse. You can control the dose. It's a liquid. It tastes good. It doesn't get any better than this. A colon that's happy makes you happy. Nothing better than a happy colon. Herbal Rainforest. Clean it out.
For more information on this product or others you've heard about on the Dead Doctors Don't Lie radio program, call your local Youngevity associate today. And don't forget to ask about home-based business opportunities.
Greetings, everyone. Judy DeVilbus here. What do you think of when you hear the words tangy tangerine? Well, I think of like a sweet, tangy tasting something. Well, what I'm referring to is the Ultimate Tangy Tangerine. It's a fantastic product. It has everything you need, and a great benefit is it's very, very delicious. It's very easy to drink. I've suggested it even to youngsters. Even children like it. Even little guys. Even little girls. They come right into my office. Their parents can't get them to take those chewables, and besides that, they're not as good as Tangy Tangerine. And I give them a little taste of that, and you know something? They're pleased as punch. So, if it's good for a child and it tastes delicious, why not you? There's no excuse not to take a vitamin when it tastes as good as that does. So how about it? Tangy Tangerine should be the answer to all of your nutritional program problems.
For more information or to order, call your Youngevity distributor today. And don't forget to ask about Youngevity home-based business opportunities.
This is the ZBS Radio Network.
We're back with Dead Doctors Don't Lie on the ZBS Radio Network. Dr. Joel Wallach here for Youngevity and 95 Crusade. We do have lines open. Give us a call, toll-free, 1-888-379-2552. Again, that's toll-free, 1-888-379-2552. And if you're going to do the Youngevity business as a business, I urge you to contact your Youngevity associate and ask for that trilogy of books, Let's Play Doctor, Let's Play Herbal Doctor, and the Passport to Aromatherapy. Learn how to do your own physicals. Learn how to deal with over 900 different diseases using vitamins and minerals and trace minerals and rare earths, amino acids, fatty acids, herbs, and aromatherapy oils. That's the trilogy books, Let's Play Doctor, Let's Play Herbal Doctor, and the Passport to Aromatherapy. And if you've never owned your own business before, run somebody else's business for them, you need to get hold of the book Wall Street for Kids and learn how to be profitable, learn how to make a business plan, and also learn how to get all the tax breaks that billionaires get. We don't want to take away their tax breaks. We want to get them, but you have to own a business to do it. You cannot get the billionaires' tax breaks as an employee. You must own your own business. Okay. Doug, let's go right back to Illinois and Tom. Okay, Charmaine?
I'm here.
Okay. This fellow weighs 190 pounds. He has high blood pressure. He's got tachycardia, rapid heart rate, and he's in the 90 essential nutrients he's been doing for 3 months. He's seen bumps and things on his joints and his hands go away. He's had his skin get better on his elbows. Okay, and so what would you do to deal with the high blood pressure to add to what he's doing, the basic program, and what is happening here? You said a mechanical problem. What's happening? Why is he getting a fast heart rate when he bends over or twists around or?
Because he's lost the cartilage between his vertebrae, and the nerve that controls your heartbeat and everything goes through your, through your backbone, and all these nerves are getting squeezed. It can cause leg and pain and everything. Okay, sure. Well, basically, you're exactly correct.
What happens here, Tom, is there's what's called spinal nerves that come out from between every pair of vertebrae. You have an upper vertebrae, lower vertebrae, and there'll be a spinal nerve come out from the spinal cord. And when you have degenerative disc disease, it's not really cartilage. It's the disc between the vertebrae begin to degenerate. They get thinner. The vertebrae get closer together, and they squeeze the roots of those spinal nerves. And in your case, the tachycardia, the rapid heartbeat, can be caused by a squeezing of the first four nerves, spinal nerves, come out from between T1, T2, T3, T4, which are, T stands for thoracic, the first four vertebrae in the back, the upper back. And when you get in a particular position, it'll squeeze the roots of those nerves, and the heart will run away, get fast. It'll also do flip-flops and palpitations. Some doctors would call it atrial fibrillation, as well as tachycardia for the rapid heart rate. And so what would you do? What would you add to his program? He said he's taken it, but there's two reasons why a program won't work for somebody if you pick the right program. What are those two reasons, Shar?
A person isn't taking enough for their body weight, or they're got a gluten problem and they're not absorbing it, or a combination of both.
Very good. You get an A++. Very good. And so you really need to crank down on the gluten. Make sure there's no gluten in your life, no fried foods, no processed meats, no oils, no gluten, no wheat, bran, around oats. That includes dog food, cat food, bird food, fish food, spouse, partner, mother-in-law, renter, kids, brothers and sisters. Everybody in the household has got to be gluten-free. Because if everybody in the household is not gluten-free, you're not gluten-free. That's going to maximize your absorption. And a guy who weighs 190 pounds, you need 2 large bottles, 2 of the 240-count bottles of glucogel. So you can take 15 a day, 5 at breakfast, 5 at lunch, 5 at dinner. And they're designed to support and promote maintenance repair, cartilage, ligaments, tendons, connective tissue. Here we go. Disc between the vertebrae. Bone makes bone itself. And then for the blood pressure, what would you add to Tom's program, Charmaine, for blood pressure?
Ultimate Daily Classic, the Niacin Plus, and the Cardio Sticks.
There you go. And so at 190 pounds, Char is exactly right. You need to add 2 bottles a month of the Ultimate Daily Classic tablets. It's 3 words, Ultimate Daily Classic tablets. Take 3 at breakfast, 3 at dinner time. That's 2 bottles a month. You want to take 2 boxes a month of the Ultimate Cardio Sticks. That's 1 at breakfast, 1 at dinner time. 2 bottles a month of the Ultimate Niacin Plus. That's 2 at breakfast, 2 at dinner time. And they're designed to support healthy blood pressure and designed to support healthy blood flow through blocked arteries. Call us again after you start this. In 2 weeks and 4 weeks and 6 weeks, we'll walk you through it. You'll be fine. Okay, we'll be back with Dead Doctors Don't Lie after these messages.
You've listened to physician and veterinarian Dr. Joel Wallach help many people on the Dead Doctors Don't Lie talk radio program. You've also heard hundreds of people tell how Dr. Wallach and Youngevity products have changed their lives. If you're now convinced that Dr. Wallach is onto something and you want to try Youngevity's premium quality products for yourself, we can connect you with a distributor that serves your local area. Simply call our special helpline voicemail at 313-444-3463. That's 313-444-3463. Call right now and leave your name, telephone number, or email address, and we'll see to it that the right person contacts you shortly. Remember, the phone number, 313-444-3463. That's 313-444-3463. Call now to change your life. That's 313-444-3463.
I am Judy DeVilbus. Here I am speaking to you again. I just wanted to tell you that recently I started drinking the Whey Shakes again, the chocolate Whey Shake. And you need to remember, the Whey Shake isn't just for losing weight. It's a fantastic place to get your great protein. And if you're trying to gain weight, you can take it along with your meals. And the best part is, if you want to just have a great protein shake, do like I do. Put it over ice, stir it up, and you can sip on it for 20 minutes to an hour. I do it every single day. I absolutely love it. You need to get back to it too. It's really good for you. And it makes not fat, but it makes muscle after you work out. And you can also mix it up in a blender with an egg, and you have the most incredible health protein shake. Or mix it with a little water, stir it up, and you have a little pudding. And who doesn't like pudding?
For more information or to order, call your Youngevity distributor today. And don't forget to ask about Youngevity home-based business opportunities.
We're back with Dead Doctors Don't Lie on the ZBS Radio Network. Dr. Joel Wallach here for Youngevity and 90 for Life Crusade. We do have lines open. Give us a call toll-free, 1-888-379-2552. And that's toll-free, 1-888-379-2552. And if you want to live to be well beyond 100 chronologically, say 110, 120, 130, 140, 150, 160, 170, 180, 190, 200 plus, while being biologically 30, 40, 50, what you want to do is contact your Youngevity associate and ask for the books Epigenetics, The Death of the Genetic Theory of Disease Transmission, the book Immortality, and which covers the top 20 longevity cultures and why they have 40 times 100-year-olds we do. They have 100 over 250 of the population. We only have 1 per 10,000. And also the book Rare Earths Ventures. Those 3 books will give you the information you need to add 25 to 50 healthy years to your life. contact your Youngevity associate today. And equally important to adding 25 to 50 healthy years to your life, you want to add 25 to 50 healthy years to your kids' lives. Remember, the prediction is, by medical experts and the government, is that your children will be the first generation of Americans that do not live as long as their parents. So we're going to have to be extra assertive to do all the things that are right for our kids to make that prediction not come true. Okay, Doug, let's go to callers.
Let's head to Columbus, Ohio. And Donald, you're on with Dr. Wallach.
Oh, Donald, you're on the air.
Yes, Dr. Wallach. I suffer from COPD. I was wondering if you could help me with that.
Okay, and how old are you, sir?
I'm 68 years old, sir.
Okay, and how tall are you?
I'm 6'2".
Okay, and how much do you weigh?
Approximately right around 213.
Okay. Now, do you have any history as a kid of asthma or bronchitis?
Yes, I've had bronchitis before as an adult years ago.
Okay. And then, did you ever have any skin problems, any eczema, dermatitis, psoriasis, or rosacea?
No, sir.
Okay. No. Any bowel problems, any constipation, diarrhea, appendicitis, irritable bowel syndrome?
I've had diarrhea off and on.
Okay.
Nothing consistent.
Mm-hmm. But just off and on.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Just off and on.
All right. There's actually a hormone that's required to keep the bronchi, the main airways that branch off from your trachea. One bronchi goes to the left lung, one bronchi goes to the right lung, and they'll get small. The inner space inside those bronchi will get a smaller diameter than a ballpoint pen if you don't have that hormone. Your lungs like to make that hormone, right? But it takes raw materials to do it, and so very, very oftentimes people with COPD or really severe asthma, these sorts of things will be caused by deficiency of that hormone. Now, let's see here. Shar?
Yes?
We're talking about a whole combination of respiratory stuff, right?
Okay.
And one of the reasons why a person might not get the raw materials to make that hormone to keep those bronchi dilated, which should be about as big around as a nickel or a quarter, as opposed to diameter with a ballpoint pen. Okay, what's happening? Why could you not absorb that nutrient?
I would imagine it's because they've not absorbing it because they've got a gluten intolerance and they can't.
Okay, and Donald has another little symptom. He's got diarrhea every once in a while.
Which is a gluten.
Yeah, which can go along with gluten problems. And he has a history of bronchitis as a younger person. And so, I mean, I get people call me at 1 in the morning. Their doctor says they only have hours to live, and we give them the 90 essential nutrients plus that raw material, and these respiratory issues get better. And so they get taken out of the sort of emergency room crisis situation, okay? But you have to do this constantly. And so what would you give this guy? What would you give Donald, in addition to a gluten-free diet? What program would you give him to deal with respiratory problems in general, and also to give his lungs the raw material that they need to make that hormone to keep the airways dilated?
I give him 2 healthy brain and heart packs.
Okay.
For general.
Yep. Well, actually, he's going to get a lot of that raw material in there, and he needs to take 6 of those capsules at breakfast and 6 of those capsules at dinner time, and he'll be able to do that with the 2 healthy brain and heart pack. Okay, that'll get him the 90 essential nutrients. And so we go there. He's going to be gluten-free. And then what other thing would you add?
Well, one thing you could add would be the Oxybody.
Very good. Get some oxygen going here. Oxybody said liquid. I'd go ahead and, a guy your size, Donald, you could take 2 quarts a month of the Oxybody. It tastes very good. It's kind of a cherry berry flavor. And it's an oxygen supplement. It's a liquid oxygen supplement. You can take an ounce an hour before breakfast, an ounce an hour before dinner time, and that will help increase the oxygen levels in the blood. Okay, it's an oxygen supplement. And what else? What would you do to help the body's stem cells make things?
Give him the Immortalium.
Very good, very good. Okay, get yourself 2 bottles of the Immortalium, and that will, again, kind of support your stem cells activity, the ones you have, and encourage your tissues, including your lung tissues, your bronchi tissues, your trachea, to make more stem cells so they can do their jobs. And then call us in 2 weeks and 4 weeks and 6 weeks and let us know how the COPD is. Anytime you go to the doctor, you get some kind of assessment. Let us know what's going on there, and we'll walk you through this. Very common stuff, okay, but it is something you can deal with. Okay, Doug, let's go to callers.
Sent to Chicago, Illinois, and Dave, you're on with Dr. Wallach.
Dave, you're on the air.
Thank you, Dr. Wallach. I can't thank you enough, sir, for all your support.
Well, you're very kind.
To help other people.
How can we help you?
I got a 47-year-old man, 178 pounds, 5'5" height. He's got lumps under his skin, on his forearms and his back. He says his mother had him as well, and his brother too. He's got gluten intolerance. I found out through the questions you always ask. He's got trouble breathing as well, sir.
Okay.
That's pretty much what he told me.
Now, do we have a diagnosis of these lumps under his skin? Are they lipomas? Are they little non-cancerous fatty tumors under his skin?
I don't think he's gone to the doctor yet or found out
precisely,
sir.
Yeah, it wouldn't hurt to go to I'd go to a dermatologist. Dermatologist is one of the few doctors that rarely kill people, okay? So I'd go to a dermatologist, at least the dangerous of all the doctors, and have him look at the skin and feel those things and give this fellow some assessment what they are, okay? And you're saying he's having some respiratory problems also?
Yes, sir.
Okay. All right. So here's a guy, Shar, who's 178 pounds, 5'5". I'd like to see him weigh, a guy 5'5", I'd like to see him weigh maybe 145, so he may be 35 pounds overweight. And if they are lipomas, they are little benign subcutaneous or under-the-skin tumors, fatty tumors, very common in the arms and the torso. They can be caused by a really strong laundry detergent. And if they wear long sleeves all the time, especially in Illinois, it's wintertime, you can wear long sleeves and that detergent hasn't been rinsed out. And so the detergent irritates the skin and the fat underneath the skin to cause that, and on certainly the trunk of the body. So you need to change. And we have a laundry detergent that's actually safe, Char, for the septic tank as well as being gentle with the skin. What's this class of detergents called? Hydro.
Hydro Clean.
And
Hydro Liquid.
Wash, yeah, exactly.
Wash Liquid, yeah.
And yeah, I'd have him change his laundry detergent. Go to a dermatologist, find out what these are. And what would you give him as a general sort of stuff to if this is a detergent problem? What would you do to help his body reduce the amount of bad things under his skin?
Well, personally, I would get him on a gluten-free diet, and I would give him 2 healthy brain and heart packs. And
what would you do to kind of help get rid of the bad stuff?
And use our laundry detergent.
Yeah, and don't forget the herbal rainforest. A tablespoon at bedtime with a glass of water. And then tell us what the dermatologist says. We'll be back after these messages.
You're listening to Dead Doctors Don't Lie on the ZBS Radio Network with your host, Dr. Joel Wallach. The antioxidants found in many fruits and vegetables are known to help support and promote good health. Research has also shown that dark chocolate, once known as the food of the gods, is rich in healthy nutrients. In fact, dark chocolate is higher in antioxidant content than any other food. Youngevity has combined a proprietary blend of velvety rich dark chocolate with whole fruit pulp and whole fruit juice extracts from mangosteen, goji or wolfberry, acai berry, and cherry, along with vitamins and minerals, producing a smooth, rich, delectable concentrate called Cocogevity. It tastes so great, I sometimes drink it right out of the bottle or pour it over ice cream. Cocogevity is highly bioavailable, meaning your body will absorb and make use of all of these healthy nutrients. If you'd like to learn more about nutritional supplementation, call your local Youngevity associate and don't forget to ask about home-based business opportunities.
In recent years, several studies have discovered the health benefits of drinking coffee. Youngevity has now taken it a step further with an entire product line of healthy coffees from Youngevity's JavaFit selection of top-shelf gourmet coffees. All JavaFit coffees are made from 100% premium hand-selected Arabica coffee beans grown in the finest regions of Latin America, all carefully roasted, creating a delicious, rich, full-bodied flavor. Try JavaFit's Immune Plus, a full, robust coffee blend combined with the immune-supporting benefits of echinacea and the full-spectrum daily requirement of vitamins and minerals. Boost your immune system every day with JavaFit's Immune Plus multivitamin coffee. Available in 30-count single cup or 24-count single pot packs. Contact your local Youngevity distributor to get Javalution coffees. And don't forget to ask about the home-based business opportunity.
You've listened to physician and veterinarian Dr. Joel Wallach help many people on the Dead Doctors Don't Lie talk radio program. You've also heard hundreds of people tell how Dr. Wallach and Youngevity products have changed their lives. If you're now convinced that Dr. Wallach is onto something and you want to try Youngevity's premium quality products for yourself, we can connect you with a distributor that serves your local area. Simply call our special helpline voicemail at 313-444-3463. That's 313-444-3463. Call right now and leave your name, telephone number, or email address, and we'll see to it that the right person contacts you shortly. Remember, the phone number, 313-444-3463. That's 313-444-3463. Call now to change your life. That's 313-444-3463.
We're back with Dead Doctors Don't Lie on the ZBS Radio Network. Dr. Joel Wallach here for Youngevity, 90 for Life Crusade. And Doug, let's go to callers.
Let's head to Houston, Texas. And Jennifer, you're on with Dr. Wallach.
Hello, Jennifer. You're on the air.
Hi, Dr. Wallach. Thanks for taking my call.
Yes, ma'am. How can we help you?
Yeah, I was having a persistent discomfort on my lower right abdomen, and so I got a CT scan. And the doctor identified a half-inch lesion on my liver. And I was wondering, what could we do for that?
Okay, did he profess what he thought it might be?
Well, they wanted me to get an MRI to decide if it's a tumor or just like a little clump of cells. So
non-malignant.
They weren't sure.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, and what is your blood test show? Does your blood test look pretty normal?
Yeah, it did.
Mm-hmm. Now, when you say you have this awareness on the right-hand side, is it up underneath your ribs on the right-hand side where your gallbladder is, or is it down where your appendix is in your inguinal area?
It's kind of just like to the right of my belly button, kind of.
Okay.
It's not...
Yeah. And so sometimes, and let me ask you a couple more questions here.
Mm-hmm.
Did you ever have any skin problems, any eczema, dermatitis, psoriasis, rosacea?
No.
Do you have children?
Yes.
Do any of them have any of that problem?
No.
Okay. Do you ever have any asthma or bronchitis?
No, never.
Children have any of that stuff?
Nope.
Anybody have any bowel problems, constipation, diarrhea, irritable bowel syndrome, appendicitis?
No.
Okay. Do you have any brothers and sisters?
Yes, I do.
And do any of them have any of those problems?
No, they don't.
Boy, you guys sound pretty healthy.
We've been lucky.
Well, I don't know about that, but okay. Yeah, you could have the beginnings of issues of gluten intolerance, because sometimes these issues don't show up until somebody's 30, 40, 50 years of age. I've had a pretty good life. I mean, why am I getting these things now? Okay. You could have the first stages of gluten problems, and the finding of this lesion or spot on the liver is just sort of has nothing to do with the discomfort to the right of your belly button, because that's a little bit low for discomfort, for that lesion in the liver. That's probably 4 or 5 inches lower, so that doesn't make sense. But that's where your colon is, and so it could be you're starting to get some lesions there from irritable bowel syndrome, inflammatory bowel disease, kind of thing in the earliest of stages. and doctors don't oftentimes make the correct diagnosis there. Okay, so what do you weigh?
Oh, I'm sorry. Would a CT scan with contrast have shown that, though, on my colon, or no?
Not necessarily. Could, maybe. It depends on how advanced it was. Okay. Okay, now, how much do you weigh?
100 pounds.
Okay, and how tall are you?
5'2".
Okay. Yeah, you're about Char size. All right. And let's see, any other issues? High blood pressure, diabetes, arthritis?
Nope.
Okay, very good. All right. So at this stage, Char, we don't have a specific disease diagnosis. We have a discomfort to the right of her belly button. We have a lesion on her liver, which doctors don't know what it is. They want to do some more tests. What would you give her just to get started?
I would give her one healthy brain and heart pack, because the liver, like selenium, is good for the liver.
Oh, yeah. The liver is a very interesting organ. One of the things it can recover very fast. It has the capacity to heal itself very fast, given the right raw materials. And so any liver issues, you give the 90 Essential Nutrition, and the Healthy Brain and Heart Pack is a good choice there, Char. Obviously,